Hi everyone, 大家好, this is Xingwei, and today I've come face to face with a very serious allegation made by the public, by the community. If you look on the left side of my screen, you can see that people are asking me for an apology video because in my previous video, I did mention that I assumed that only the first 4 Samurai Souls will be released, but upon global server opening today, um, all of us found out that the game released all 8 at once, which is very shocking. So yeah, we were in shock, we were in surprise, and I was wrong. I was cancelled once again for spreading misinformation, and hence I am very sorry. Now let's have a moment of silence for me. Yeah, okay, that's enough. I don't care. Okay, I'm just joking. I'm just playing, okay? Okay, so the main reason why I'm doing this video today is because this 8 Samurai Souls took all of us by surprise. And so I'm gonna go through all 8 of them now so that people won't be so confused. So just treat this video as a follow-up video. It's an official guide. Okay, not official, my personal guide to tackling this new content. Okay, so if you guys haven't joined my server, please do. And okay, my server's called Pixel Faddies, so okay, so just join, and when you join, please click on the roles and give yourself the China flag. Okay, just give yourself the China flag so that you can access the CN leaks over here. Okay, so Jake, you guys may know him. He's like obese. Maybe he's from around the corner. I don't know. Either way, he has done up the Souls tier list. So let's check it out on his website. I will leave his website in the comments, so check it out. There's a lot of useful stuff inside. So this tier list, I am quite satisfied with it because I agree with it, which is why I'm satisfied with it. So now I'm going to go through the tier list with you guys, and I'm just going to set up random fights for you guys to watch. Okay? So over here on the S tier, we have Mystic Dark and Death Knight. So I agree that both of these are the most useful and influential game-changing Samurai Souls that you guys definitely must have. So please focus on these two first. Focus on getting these two. Use your shard boxes always on these two. Okay? So let me explain why. So for Mystic Dark, her skill descriptions are very simple but very useful. She is basically a team-wide CC application which will turn the enemies into frogs. So it's very simple, but the CC chance is very high and it is team-wide. So it's very useful and it's quite funny to see to see the enemy team being full of frogs. So yeah, that's just funny. But it's really good at the same time. So definitely recommend Mystic Dark. So for Death Knight, he introduces a very cool mechanic which is called the Death Toll. This mechanic is also very deadly. So basically, when Death Knight procs, he will inflict an enemy with the Death Toll, and the Death Toll is basically like a death countdown. So once the enemy afflicted with Death Toll has taken 2 actions, he will the enemy inflicted with Death Toll will immediately die. And if you are a whale, I think if you get Death Knight up all the way to 11 stars, the Death Toll is reduced to 1 turn. So after 1 action, the enemy dies, which is even more crazier, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, just this Death Toll mechanic alone makes Death Knight a really, really useful, really good Samurai Soul, which is why I will recommend both Mystic Dark and Death Knight as your first picks, first unlocks. Okay, the one downside I would have about Death Knight is that the Death Toll can be dodged. So while it cannot be cleansed, it can be dodged. So if your enemy just so happens so coincidental and so lucky to dodge the whole attack, then they will not be afflicted with the Death Toll. So this will be quite annoying, but it won't usually happen unless you're facing someone who is running agility on all of their units, which sounds like someone I know. So yeah. So that's one reason for you guys to build agility, I guess. Okay, you see, they just, my Death Knight just made his move on the Mo-Chen, and you can see that there's the Roman numeral 2 over the enemy Mo-Chen's head over here. So once he takes 2 actions, he will immediately die. You guys can just watch and see if he dies. I don't know. Oh shit. Oh, I just kicked my fan. Okay, so let's move on to the A tiers. So for the A tiers, we have Phantom Samurai, Scarlet, Earthquake, and Alien Moon. So let's just start from Phantom Samurai. So Phantom Samurai is a very simple samurai soul. So basically she will heal the ally with 35% max HP, and then restore 50 points of rage for them. So anything concerning rage is already a plus point, because anything concerning rage is hard to come by. So yeah, and restoring 50 points of rage at once is basically helping your units to skip a turn of basic attack and help them cast their skill one turn earlier. So that alone is already a very important, very useful skill, which is what places her in A tier. So definitely get her too if you can. So next up we have Scarlet. She also deals with rage, which just automatically places her in the A tier. She will basically steal 10% of the opponent's rage and then store them. The stolen rage will then be allocated back to your ally, which, you know, is very good. So you're stealing rage and giving them to your allies, so helping them to cast their skills sooner, which is also better. So yeah, that's nice. Okay, so next we are talking about Earthquake, this humongous elephant. I would like to think of Earthquake as a better Red Dragon. So, you know, Red Dragon below? Yeah, Earthquake is just a better version of him. Because Earthquake the elephant, basically what he does is that he does a 3 strike attack, and each strike has a individual chance of inflicting some debuff or even a CC. So that's quite nice. And at the end of the attack, he will buff the ally with a damage buff, where the next form of attack, the damage will be increased by 50%, and the hit rate is also increased by 50%. So that alone is a very impressive damage buff. And if used properly, if it's timed properly, if it happens at the right time, then the damage increment is really good. So that's why he's in A tier. Okay, so last we have Alien Moon. Okay, I won. Okay, let's another fight. Okay, next we have Alien Moon, who is really good but really situational. So okay, so the main point about Alien Moon is that she can swap the lowest HP ally on your team with the highest HP ally on the opponent team. So you're basically swapping the health bars. So if it happens at the right time, where your ally is currently at a very, very drastically low dangerous HP, then the swap makes it really worthwhile, you know? So yeah, that's what makes her really good. But the problem is that it has to happen at the right time. And with such RNG cases, it usually will not happen at the right time, because things never go our way. But if it does, then that makes Alien Moon really good. So as you can see just now, Alien Moon procced, but I don't know what happened. But yeah, I don't see much of a change. I don't know. But either way, that would make her in A tier. So very situational, but if it works at the right time, very good. Okay, put it shortly like that. Okay, so now let's talk about B tier. They are quite useless. I'm sorry, I have to say the truth. So Red Dragon, all he does is attack the back row, inflict burn, and give one of your allies a physical damage buff. So that's nice, I guess. Nothing too special. It's fine, but nothing too special, as I've said. Next we have Kawi, and truly a unique name for such a burly dragon. Okay, anyway, Kawi just provides shields to your ally and a single instance of the blocking shield. So like Red Dragon, nothing too special, which is why they're in B tier. So focus on them last if you guys want, okay? Nothing too special. So now let's talk about the loot chest. I'm sure you guys are familiar with it. you guys probably have already done the fallen temple thing, and most of you guys probably got a chest. So in the chest, you can first select something, and then you can share the remaining 8 items with your guildmates. So over here in the tier list, Jake, okay, Jake has mentioned that the best item is the 5 shards, which is true. Okay, but the 5 shards are a very rare item that does not usually come out in the loot chest. But if you do see it, please get it. It is the most worth. So the next few best choices are the medals, the cubes, and the awakening chest. So all of these are really important things. If any of them are available, try to get it. I would also like to mention that on very few, very rare times, there are instances of having 2000 medals in the chest instead of the usual 1000 medals. So in that case, always pick the 2000 medals over the 5 shards, because I've actually seen both the 2k medals and the 5 shards appear at once together. So just do the math. 2k shards are better, followed by the 2k medals. Okay, I'm sorry, let me repeat. 2k medals are the biggest priority if it's there, followed by 5 shards, and then followed by either 1k shards, the 500 cubes, or the awakening item chest. Okay, so yeah, that's it for the tier list of the souls. And over here, okay, let's just skip. So over here, when you guys are adjusting your souls, at the top it does say that the priority does matter. But if you watched my battles just now, you can see that the souls just haphazardly cast themselves. I don't really see the ones being placed first having much of a priority. Maybe they said they do, I'm not too sure. So I don't know, but just to be safe, just order them based on the tier list. But the only thing I would say is to place Phantom Samurai and Alien Moon probably on the second half, because we don't want them activating too early where the HP of your units are still high, so the healing or the HP swap is not going to be as effective. So I'll recommend placing both of them in the second half, so from order 5 to order 8, any of them. Okay, so now I want to talk about the very complicated part of this new update, which is this thing. I'm not sure why is it called in global, because yeah, I call it the soul tree, but I'm quite sure that's not the name. Okay, so I just want you guys to take a look at my Discord page. So I actually have made up a sorry I have actually made up a page, a channel solely for the samurai souls. So just come in here and take a quick read, okay? But I'm just gonna do a short summed up guide over here in the video. So okay, when you guys get to this page, there is a variety of things, especially with the soul samurai and the circles around them. So just look at this picture over here, the same thing. For each samurai soul, there are 4 minor slots surrounding them and 2 major slots. So the 4 minor slots are here and the 2 major slots are here. So for every single one, you guys will have a free 6 slots unlocked for you, and they will be empty. So to get the skills to equip into the slots, you will have to spend 100 of the blue cubes to roll for a stat. So let me just do an example. So you can roll for them and get a random skill. So if you like the new skill that you have rolled, then you can just equip it onto the slot. But as you can see, the one that I've rolled doesn't give me better stats. In fact, it gives me worse stats, all HP, flat HP, and that's undesirable. I do not want that, so I'm going to discard it. And when you discard an unwanted skill, it will be transformed into potions, and you can use the potions over here to upgrade the level of this thing. By upgrading levels of this thing, it will increase your chances of getting rarer skills, which will in turn provide better stats. So you guys can see that I have a multitude of colors on my skills over here. So the rarity is in a descending order from the least rarest to the rarest stat. So we have the purple, orange, red, which I think I don't know, the red is the myth, I guess. Okay, I don't know the names, but basically the lower you go, the rarer the stats are. So I just want to say that please, please, please save your cubes for everyone. Because right, you guys are you guys only just had this content starting today, and I'm assuming you guys are only at level 0, okay, level 1 or level 2, I don't know. But at level 1 or 2, basically at really low levels, you guys have practically no chance of rolling for even an orange stat, which is the baseline. So yeah, so I would actually recommend spending some gems on the daily rolls, because you guys can get potions over here. So get some potions, and then use the potions to upgrade your level. Try to upgrade your levels for a bit to increase your chances of rolling for better stats. Only when you feel satisfied with higher chances of rolling for better stats, then I will recommend you to use your cubes. Another thing to keep in mind is the amount of samurai souls you have unlocked, because you cannot fill the locked slots yet. You can only fill the slots that are available. So imagine you have a lot of cubes but you don't have any open slots, then that's just useless, pointless, because you can't fill anything. So just wait until you have an appropriate amount of space. Maybe like just look at me. I have oh, not those. Okay, I have a few slots open. I have one slot open on everyone minimally, and on some I have two, and some I have three. So at this point it's a good time to start spending your cubes to start rolling for better stats, and then fitting them onto your slots to gain the corresponding stat buff. Okay, and one thing I would like to mention is that for the samurai souls, it is really, really important for you to focus on a single soul. It is not useful for you to spread out across different souls, okay? Because the major souls are where the majority of the power boost comes from. And to unlock the first major slot, I've been mixing up the words, I'm so sorry. But to unlock the first major slot, you will need to hit 7 stars. So please, 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 okay, I almost broke into Sabrina. So please, just try to get a single samurai soul to 7 stars so that you can unlock a major slot for you to equip a major skill on. Okay, I hope you guys get it. So in summary, get some potions from the pools. Use the potions to upgrade your level to increase your chances of rolling for better stats. Ensure that you have some slots open, and then when you check all those boxes, you can use your saved cubes to roll for better stats to fill in those slots. And that is the best way that you can do to optimize your samurai soul slot skills, whatever thing. Okay, yeah, okay, I hope you guys understand. Yeah, I hope you guys understand. It's complicated, I know, but I hope you guys understand. And I'm running out of breath. Okay, I have no saliva, my mouth is dry. Okay, so this is the end of my video. I really hope you guys understand, and I hope you guys watch my video, because the previous video nobody watched it and I got kind of sad because I stayed up really late to do it and I had work. Okay, final things. Please join my server, Pixel Fatties. We can be fatties together. Yes, we can be fatties together. And then once you're inside, you can go over to roles and give yourself the China flag so you guys can check the leaks and updates. We do regularly update stuff, like how Jake needs to breathe over here. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Yeah, I don't know. Good night. Bye.